Hi Coronado, I'm Tina Friend, Coronado City Manager, and this is a weekly update for the week ending March 11th, 2022. Save the date. The city invites residents to its annual Arbor Day Plant a Tree in Coronado event on Saturday, March 26th. The city will provide tools and instructions for the tree planting that will go on throughout town. The City of Coronado Street Tree Committee and staff from Public Services will help volunteers plant about 30 trees this year. To lend a hand, arrive at Spreckels Park by 8:30 a.m. for instructions and assignments. Bring gloves and tree planting shoes. The City of Coronado has been a Tree City USA since 1984. The program recognizes cities that work to maintain and grow their urban forests. The city has more than 8,500 trees that it manages all around Coronado. Work on a project to make major improvements to Ocean Boulevard has begun. This week, the contractor began preparing for the work by relocating trash bins, locating underground utilities, and beginning demolition by saw cutting and removing concrete sections. The work will be done in phases, beginning with the sidewalk improvements, which will be completed in 4 segments, including work such as relocating lights and new curb, gutter, and sidewalk. That will be followed by an asphalt overlay of Ocean Boulevard. See the segment details and proposed dates of construction in the weekly update and follow the progress on commentcoronado.org. The community will begin to notice more significant construction next week. The project will improve access and pedestrian mobility on the sidewalk along the ocean side of the roadway. Traffic will be impacted, so look out for signs and heed the direction of construction crews. The work is expected to be completed by Memorial Day, May 30th. This week, I accepted the resignation of the Director of Recreation and Golf Services, Roger Miller. I released a public statement that can be found on the city's website. Coronado is a welcoming place for all. A public meeting on proposed enhancements to the Coronado Ferry Landing will be held at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, March 23rd at the Coronado Public Library, 640 Orange Avenue. There will be a presentation followed by a Q&A. Topics include overall beautifications of the property, improvements to curb appeal, and improved common area and landscaping. Coronado police investigators will host a free presentation on how to protect yourself from scams at the John D. Spreckels Center. The presentation focuses on identifying the ways scammers collect your information electronically, how to respond to unknown callers, and more. The presentation will be from 6 to 7 p.m. on Monday, March 14th. No RSVP is needed. And more than 400 people have responded so far to a survey the city released to gather public input on pickleball and tennis in Coronado. Don't be left out. The city wants to know how many people are playing, where they're playing, and how often. The survey asks players what they think about existing facilities and what is envisioned for improvements. The city encourages players to take the survey, which closes March 18th. The survey can be found on commentcoronado.org. The annual City of Coronado and EDCO free document shredding and e-waste recycling event is set for Saturday, March 19th. The event is from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. for Coronado residents only at the City Hall North parking lot, 1825 Strand Way. EDCO limits items, so check the city's website for more details. Residents also may drop off unwanted electronics at the event. If you have household hazardous waste, the city will host its next 2 collection events for those items on March 12th and 26th. For more information, please call Public Services at 619-522-7380. The Coronado Public Library offers an art class for children of all ages on the second Saturday of each month. This week, on March 12th, instructor Rebecca Cobbs will present the art lesson, including a bit of art history.
The main goal is for children to just develop a love for art. We go through different artists and I teach them their techniques, and we will use different mediums to get them to really explore their creativity and use it as it's a therapy for their whole lives. Art never gets old.
We look forward to seeing you out there, and registration is required on the library's website. Daylight saving time starts on Sunday, March 13th. It's time to set your clocks ahead on Sunday at 2 a.m. It's a good reminder to change the batteries in your smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors. And Smokey is this week's Pet of the Week.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I'm a volunteer here at the Coronado Animal Care Facility with Paws of Coronado. This week, our Pet of the Week is Smokey, a 2-year-old domestic short-haired cat. Smokey is a very mellow guy who can be a bit shy at first, but he very quickly warms up and loves to be petted. Particularly, he enjoys a good ear rub. One of his favorite things is to find a nice soft place to just burrow right into. With his personality, he's looking for a quieter home without young kids in it, with a family that will make sure he has somewhere that he can burrow down into. As with all of our animals, Smokey is neutered and microchipped. He's up to date on his vaccinations, and he's had a flea preventative applied. He's available for an adoption fee of $50. Please be aware that the Coronado Animal Care Facility is open by appointment only. If you're interested in adopting Smokey or any of our animals, you can visit us online at pawsofcoronado.org to fill out an application, and our adoption coordinator will get back to you regarding the next steps.
To find out more about Smokey, call the Animal Care Facility operated by Paws of Coronado at 619-522-7371. And for more information on these events and all of the city's news, check out the City Manager's Weekly Update online.